Allow us to begin. We have a 40 question, multiple choice, true and false, New Moon games, the Bible and Apocrypha. All of that will be in use. The timing of how soon you answer the question matters. So, be ready. I will be reading them out loud. Select the multiple choice through your device that you have plugged in. Without further ado, allow us to begin. Here we go. How many days are in a solar year? This answer can be found in Enoch 72. Is it the red button, 354, the blue button, 364, the yellow button, 365, or the green button, 365 and a quarter? You got 3, 2, 1. Make sure, answer. You got 20 seconds on multiple choice, and you'll have 10 seconds on true and false. Let's make sure we get these answers in, and let's get adjusted to the speed. The answer was 364. We find this in Enoch 72. Which is the chapter that gives the lunar circuit, the solar circuit of the year. And I'm looking at verse 42, if you did not know. Reading in Enoch 72, verse 42. At that period, the night becomes shortened in 9 parts, and the night is equal with the day. The year is precisely 364 days. Oh, here's my next button. All right. Xavier out in front. Next question. Let's be ready. True and false, 10 seconds. Thou shalt not commit adultery is the 8th commandment mentioned in Exodus 20. Blue for true, red for false. Fast, fast. What's the 8th commandment? Is it thou shalt not commit adultery? The answer is false. What is the 8th commandment in Exodus 20? Okay, there we go. Well, let's open it up. I'll give you the verse. Exodus 20. Let me ask y'all this. Or is it just too fast? Is it just too fast? Is there a heavy delay? Okay. I'm going to make a judgment call here. I'm going to. So y'all saying it's good? Do y'all have enough time to answer yes or no? Okay. We're going to stay in it then. We're going to stay in it. Okay. Okay, so the verse, like I said, we're learning. We said the 8th commandment. That is verse 15 in Exodus 20. Thou shalt not steal. All right. Make your adjustments with the speed. Enough of you have said we have enough time, so we're going to continue with it. This was question 2 of 40. Let's see the scoreboard. Okay, Ralph in the lead. Okay. Here we go. Which day? Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters. Which day did this occur on? The red, third day. The blue, the first day. The yellow, the second day. The green, the fourth day. Which day did the firmament divide the waters from the water? Oh, boy. Look at this spread here. Let's go over it, guys. Come on now. Genesis chapter 1, verse 6. And the Most High said, let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters. We keep going down, and this says in verse 8 that this was the second day. Oh, is that a T Wit? Is that a what, Tara? Let me see. Okay. We got a long game, 3 of 40. Hold on tight. Oh, Janelle up 10 places. I like it. I like it. Let's do it. Let's continue now. Feast of Weeks, Shavuot is on the blank day of the year. What day of the year? 40th, red, 65th, blue, 44th, yellow, 50th, green. 7, 6, 5. What day of the year is Shavuot on? Ooh, guys. The right answer was the least chosen. I knew that green 50 was going to get y'all. Listen to the question. It doesn't say how many days till Shavuot from first fruits. It's what day is it in the year? So we know it's 50 days from first fruits. So what day is first fruits? The 16th day of the first month. Counting the 16th day with the number 50 gives you the 65th day of the year. Thinking caps, be ready. That was too easy. I think I answered a little bit too fast on that one. So let's see. There's only going to be a couple that go up. Oh, let's get it. All right. Pay attention to the wording. Here we go. Question 5. How many years did Jacob serve under Laban for his 2 daughters? How many years? 7, 12, 14, 3. 7 red, 12 blue, 14 yellow, 3 green. How many years for both daughters? Y'all like my sister? 14. Yes, it was 7 for each. 14 for both. That is in Genesis 29. And let me find it. What verse was that? Let me find the verse. What verse is it? 14? No, 14 is the amount. What verse is it? Let me see. Well, it mentions in 20 that he served 7 years for Rachel. All right. Find it in we're not continuing, guys. Find me the verse in chapter 29 until before we continue. Maybe I should have put the verse here, but we gonna find this verse first. Here we go. In verse 27. Man, y'all not helping me at all today, man. Come on, guys. Verse 27 of Genesis 29. Fulfill her week, 7 days, and we will give thee this also for the service which thou shalt serve with me yet 7 other years. Verse 28, and Jacob did so and fulfilled her week, and he gave him Rachel, his daughter, to wife. All right. And keeps going. It mentions that Leah and Rachel were 7 and 7. Man, where y'all don't have y'all Bibles, Yeah, nobody. I understand. I guess I'll find it. Usually I have a little bit of help. That's all. All right. Let's look at the scoreboard. Okay. Not much movement there. I said don't look during the questions, but y'all see, y'all don't even have time to look. But I'm talking about during the question. Obviously, if I'm asking for a verse. All right, let's do this. Question 6. Name this verse. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Red, Proverbs 6:3. Blue, Genesis 39:22. Yellow, Ecclesiastes 12:13. Green, Hosea 4:6. You got 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3. All right, there we go. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Can anyone finish that verse without looking? Because this is not the full verse. I challenge someone. Come on. Finish this verse without looking. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy Elohim. I will also forget thy children. Hosea 4:6. Scoreboard. Oh, wow. No movement at the top, but we got Chuck and Marty up 4 places, wherever they are. Wherever they are on the chart. Let's continue. Get ready. Question 7. True or false? Azazel is the angel known as the scapegoat on Day of Atonement, which is found in Leviticus 16. Blue, true. Red, false. Okay, thank you. Finally, that's what I'm talking about. But who answered the quickest? It may adjust. Oh, boy, you see that. We all got it right, but still the points can be moved around. All right, Anita, let's keep it going. 3 in a row. Let's keep climbing that mountain. Here we go. Life of the flesh is in the blank. This verse is Leviticus 17:11. Is it spirit red, body blue, blood yellow, green Messiah? The life of the flesh is in the blank. 6, 5, 4. Blood. Yes, blood is in the body, but that is not the verse, okay? This isn't anatomy, right? This is talking about the spiritual. And let's go and finish that verse. Leviticus 17:11. For the life of the flesh is in the blood, and I have given it to you upon the altar to make an atonement for your souls. For it is the blood that maketh an atonement for the soul. Woo! That top five, man, you can't get one wrong or you will exit the top five. Staying strong up there. 5 in a row. Okay, Ralph. All right, question 9. Who was the third king of Judah after the fall of King Solomon? Red, Asa. Blue, Hezekiah. Yellow, Rehoboam. Or blue, Abijah. Green, Abijah. Excuse me. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, wow. This was pretty balanced out. Come on, guys. We're reading. Show that you're retaining information in our line-by-line Shabbat readings. We're in the book of 1 Kings. We read this 3 days ago. King Asa. Rehoboam is the son after Solomon. Remember, after the fall of King Solomon. And Abijah is the second king. Asa is the third and first righteous king of Judah after King Solomon. Who got it right? Oh, let's go, Daddy. She catching y'all slipping to the top. Okay. Wow. Combo breaker. 5 players just dropped their 4 streak of 4. Oh, wow. All right. Let's do it. Get ready. Question 10. Which prophet was this written about? And there shall no razor come upon his head. This is a quote. Was this quote from the book of Judges 13? Red, Samuel, blue, Messiah, yellow, Abraham, green. Which prophet was this quoted about? Oh, I knew y'all was going to do Samson. This is a quote from 1 Samuel. Samuel was under a Nazirite vow. And Samuel is the prophet this was written about. Let's go to it. Don't be too quick to pick before you think. Let's go to that quote. 1 second. Let's see here. Right here. This is the full verse in 1 Samuel 11. And she vowed a vow and said, O Haya Shabbaoth, if thou wilt indeed look on the affliction of thy handmaid, and remember me, and not forget thy handmaid, but wilt give unto thy handmaid a man-child, then I will give him unto the Most High, Haya, all the days of his life. And there, here we go, and there shall no razor come upon his head. Quote for quote at the end of that verse there. Let's see who got it right. Oh, let's go. Y'all see my wife? My wife showing off. Shouts out to my wife. Let's get it. Question 11. The third commandment, true or false? Thou shalt not take the name of the Most High in vain. Is this the third commandment? True, blue, red, false. 5, 4, 3, 2, Oh, oh, there's a little divide here. Let's go over it. If y'all remember, this was one thing we struggled with was just knowing the Ten Commandments. So I'm getting y'all on this one. We have the first commandment, no other gods before me. The second commandment, no graven image. The third, thou shalt not take the name of the Most High in vain. It is true, obviously. And if you ain't having time to answer, then relax. Relax. Stop trying to answer if you're lagging. Just have fun and stop messing with the devices. I understand it can be tough, but if you don't have time, then stop trying to mess with it and just enjoy the game and see what you can learn, okay? Let's see it. All right. What's up, fellas? We got 3 women at the top. Yeah, I'm calling out the fellas. I see Troy and Deja trying to make a leap. Let's go. Where's these couples at, too? Yeah, I'm calling you out. Come on, couples. Get to the top 5. Let's get it. Here we go. According to Jasher 51:13, when the sons of Jacob entered Egypt, what occupation did they think Joseph was in? Red, shepherd. Blue, servant. Yellow, a soldier. Or green, harlotry. What did they think Joseph was doing? Wow, what a divide. Harlotry. Does that blow your mind? I'll read the verse for you. Nothing's off limits. I think this is actually funny in its own way because this is how good looking Joseph was. That his brothers assumed he would be a part of an escort service, like, or something. Jasher 51:13 reads, and they went to the walls of the harlots, and they sought Joseph in the walls of the harlots for 3 days. For they thought that Joseph would come in the walls of the harlots, for Joseph was a very comely and well-favored, meaning very good looking. And the sons of Jacob sought Joseph for 3 days, and they could not find him because he wasn't a harlot. Now you know. As crazy as it sounds. All right. And I see you, Keenan. I see you from outside the box. Let's continue. Question 13. When does the Feast of Dedication begin on the Hebrew calendar? Is it the 9th month on the 28th day, red, 9th month, 25th day, blue, 12th month, 14th day, yellow, 10th month, 18th day, green? This is the Hebrew calendar. 3, 2. Oh, let's go to it. First Maccabees. And this is on the calendar I posted today. I told Amy, I said, I'm posting this and we'll see who is on it. Let's go to it. When does it begin? Verse 59. Let me see if Keenan got this right. Did you write it? Didn't write that one, I see. Okay, let me see. 59. Moreover, Yehuda and his brethren with the whole assembly of Yasharallah ordained that the days of dedication of the altar should be kept in their season from year to year by the space of 8 days from the 25th day of the 9th month. Oh, we learning, baby. We learning. Oh, I see, Keenan. Okay, I see. We learning. Let's see who got it. Okay. Okay. Haya's Army. Is that Bruce? I see you, Bruce, trying to creep up there. All right. Show Tara 4 in a row leading the pack. She's trying to get a separation here at the top. Question 14. Here we go. Name the verse, my brethren, be not many masters, knowing that we shall receive the greater condemnation. Red, James 3:1. Blue, Romans 10:20. Yellow, Matthew 15:11. Green, 1 Timothy 3:2. Name the verse. 8 seconds. Oh, guys, I did a study this past week on this. James 3:1. And I don't need to look it up. This is exactly what it says. It also can be translated as teachers instead of masters here. But this is the KJV. I just took it verbatim from there. All right, let's continue. Woo! Just like that. Got some movement. All right. True and false. True or false? The sun is 7 times bigger than the moon. True or false? Blue, true. Red, false. Oh, y'all fell for it. Did those that said true, did y'all think it was 7 times brighter than the moon? Because I know y'all don't think the sun is 7 times bigger, right? Please tell me y'all don't think that. Did I get y'all? I did, didn't I? Yeah, there was a reason why I said 7 times. Yeah, but I'll read the verse just in case. Enoch 78:3. So what does Enoch 78:3 say? These are the 2 great luminaries, mentioning the sun and the moon, of course, whose orbs are the orbs of heaven, in the dimensions of both are equal. The thing that the sun is 7 times more than is the brightness when the moon is full, which I'm sure many of you got mixed up on, which was the entire point of the wording of it. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, okay, we got a new Troy and Deja at the top 5. Let's go. Everyone else been holding on their position. Here we go. Question 16. Who is King David's great-grandmother? Found in Matthew 1:5. Red Rachel, blue Mary, yellow Ruth, green Bathsheba. 12, 10. Ruth is the correct answer. Let's go to it. Matthew 1:5. It says, Obed of Ruth. And Obed begot Jesse, and Jesse begot David. Ruth is the correct answer. Who got it right? Okay. Here we go. Name the verse. And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. Red, Matthew 24:11. Blue, Daniel 7:11. Yellow, Romans 2:10. Green, Revelation 11:20. Many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. Name that verse. Matthew 24:11. A lot of you said Revelation 11:20. Let me read that for you. It doesn't exist. The last verse in Revelation 11 is 19. Revelation 11:20 does not exist. Y'all like me messing with y'all? I knew I would get a kick out of this. Let's see what's up here. Oh, all right. Hey, so, these are opportunities for a lot of y'all that's not top five to come up. Top five slipping up here and there. Let's get it. Question 18. Which chapter does the Most High make the covenant with the rainbow? Who? Red, Genesis 9. Blue, Genesis 6. Yellow, Genesis 7, or none of the above? What chapter did he make a covenant using the rainbow? Hurry, 5 seconds. Ooh, boy, there's quite a few of these pretty balanced out. Come on, let's see. Genesis 9. Let's go to it. Genesis 9:11. And I will establish my covenant with you. Nope, that's not actually the verse. He says bow, but this is the beginning of the covenant. Let me see. Here we go. Chapter 9, verse 14. And it shall come to pass when I bring a cloud over the earth that the bow shall be seen in the cloud. Once again, that was verse 14 in chapter 9. Who got it right? Let's go. Oh, man. Troy and Deja. And we got Drew 6 in a row. Okay. All right. There's still, we haven't even got halfway through, guys. There's no pressure. Do not feel the pressure. If you get the rest right, you probably will win. Easier said than done, right? Here we go. Question 19. According to Jasher 68, Moses' other names were, you got both of these guys' names. Both of these names can be none of the above or all of the above or one of them. Yes, all of the above. Let me see. The book of Jasher 68, Moses had many names. At the end of Jasher 68, let me see. Yes, we see verse 26 through the end of the chapter in Jasher 68. You will see it's more than just these two names. He has like 3 or 4 other names that they call him in the book of Jasher. You'll know if you read it. Let me see here. Okay, so this Jakkuth VL, the blue one, is named from his mother. It says because in verse 26 of chapter 68, and she named him this because she said, I have hoped for him to the Almighty, and Elohim restored him unto me. So she hoped for him, and the Most High restored him to me. And then this name was given to him by I'm looking at the Sefer, and they have it spelled different from the other translation. So it's kind of hard to tell which name is it. It's totally a different name written in the Sefer. So whichever. Look into it on your own time. Just here to get your brain thinking. But wow, only 6 got it right. Let's see who are the 6. Ooh, Ralph is the only one of the top 5 that popped up. All right. Let's continue. Question 20. Who is the mother of King Solomon? Rahab, Deborah, Bathsheba, or Miriam? Who is the mother of King Solomon? For those that's doing these line-by-line readings with us, it should be fresh. Bathsheba. Clearly stated in verse 13 of 1 Kings chapter 2. Came to Bathsheba, the mother of Solomon. Good job. True or false? David reigned in Jerusalem as king for 33 years. True or false? Quick, quick, quick. Ooh, y'all were thinking 40, was it you? Remember, he reigned as a king for 40 years. He only reigned in Jerusalem as king for 33. Oh, I got y'all on that one. I know, y'all upset with me on that one. I know y'all mad. The verse in verse 11. Here is the answer. It's verse 11 of the same chapter here, chapter 2. And in the days that David reigned over Israel were 40 years. 7 years reigned he in Hebron, and 33 years reigned he in Jerusalem, which is the question. David reigned in Jerusalem as king for 33 years. We still round into 33 regardless. That's verbatim in scripture, and that's what I was using. Man, the 3 that got it right. Nobody in the top 5 though. See, we got somebody's slowly coming up. Question 22. Who is the prophetess that is also the sister to Aaron and Moses? Miriam, Martha, Mary Magdalene, or Elizabeth? Five seconds. There we go. Almost a sweep. Looking at both these verses, we have Exodus 15:20. It reads, and Miriam, the prophetess, the sister of Aaron, took a timbrel in her hand, and etc., etc. And I read that to say that it states that she's a prophetess. But I also added in Jasher 68:1 because in the Bible, it calls her a prophetess, but it doesn't tell us why she's a prophetess. But in Jasher 68:1, it tells us the prophecy that made her a prophetess. 68:1 reads, and it was at the time the Ruach was upon Miriam, the daughter of Aram, the sister of Aaron. And she went forth and prophesied about the house, saying, behold, a son will be born unto us from my father and mother this time, and he will save Yasharallah from the hands of Egypt. Oh, we have a new Janelle. Welcome to the top 5. Be ready. Thou shalt not bear false witness is the blank commandment mentioned in Exodus 20. Y'all see me getting y'all with that. The 6th, the 10th, 9th, or 7th commandment. Bearing false witness is, we kind of already went over this at one point already, is the blank in 5, 4. Where are we at? Yes, yellow. 9th commandment, verse 16. The 9th commandment. Kind of hard to think real fast on these, right? But that's what we about. We want to know it. We want to know it like the back of our hands, especially the 10 commandments, right? And like I said, that's in verse 16 of Exodus 20. Okay. Let's continue. Did Danny just get back in the top 5? Yes. Welcome, Danny. The 6th hour in ancient times is equivalent to blank modern day time. The 12 p.m., 9 a.m., 6 p.m., 3 p.m. The 6th hour in ancient times is equivalent to what in modern day time? 12 p.m., 9 a.m., 6 p.m., 3 p.m. Oh, 12 p.m., midday. Midday is the answer. Remember, give or take, our time, 6 a.m. is sunrise. Give or take, even if it's by 1 hour or so. It still will give us equivalent about midday. 7 a.m., 1 hour, 8, 2, 9, 3, 10, 4, 11, 5, 12 p.m., the 6th hour after sunset. The hour of prayer is always the 9th hour, according to the book of Acts. Oh, let's read the verse I have right here, Matthew 27:45. Now from the 6th hour, there was darkness over all the land unto the 9th hour. I put that verse because it shows us if we don't understand what we're reading, we won't even know what time of the day that they're speaking of. And there's reasons that they telling us these details, so it matters. So let's make sure we understand what we're reading. And let me say this, if you're watching this and this is new to you, I have a study called The Path of Righteousness. And I don't think I may go over this in part 1, but there's a 2.0 that I have as well. But learn the ancient times. Let's see the scoreboard. Oh, boy, Danny and Janelle switching places back and forth. And my boo, Amy, on fire, 3 in a row. Let's continue. Question 25. What's the 10th book of the Bible? Hurry. What's the 10th book of the Bible? Is it Judges, the book of Ruth, 1 Kings, or 2 Samuel? The order that the Bible gives us, what is the 10th book? 5 seconds. Hurry. Wow. Boy, we counted wrong. 2 Samuel, the 10th book of the Bible. You gotta think. You gotta think really fast. Sometimes, it makes you be off by 1. I have to get back with you on that, Tara. I haven't validated since daylight savings, but I'll get back with you on that. All right, so 3 people can come up. Let's see it. Whoa, did anybody in the top 5 get it? I didn't see anybody move. Yeah, somebody going to come and take your spot. Let's get it. 26. Which commandment is the 9th mentioned in Exodus 20? Y'all see where I'm going with this? I'm really, really giving it to y'all with these 10 commandments. Pick your answer. I can't say it fast enough. Pick one. Which is the 9th commandment in Exodus 20? Y'all go, I'm making sure y'all gonna be on these 10 commandments. Thou shalt not bear false witness, which we have already touched on multiple times. Making sure it's going to be engraved in your minds after Sukkot. Good job, the majority of you. All right. Question 27. True or false? Flat Earth is biblical. Here's a freebie. Here's a freebie. Flat Earth is biblical. Oh, that one person. I'm gonna assume you're new. That's okay. It's okay. Okay, Shekinah, I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting for you. Let's see you keep rolling. You still have 13 questions. Plenty of time to catch up. Here we go, 28. Queen blank is the only woman in the Bible reported as having reigned as a monarch within Israel and Judah, meaning she reigned herself with no king. She was the ruler. There's only one queen. Name the queen? On his 2 Kings. 5 seconds. Ooh, we haven't got to this part yet in our reading. And it shows. As a monarch, as a sole leader, we know Esther was a queen, but that didn't mean that she was a sole ruler. Let's go to 2 Kings 11:3. And he was with her hid in the house of the Most High 6 years. And Athaliah did reign over the land. She reigned without a king. Now you know, we are learning. I'll try to read these questions. The answers. I'll get back on it, guys. I'll help you. Dang, that was a tough one. I must admit that was a tough one. Some of these are tougher, and then some of these is flat earth biblical. You just got to be ready. Question 29. Which animal is unclean for consumption? Reindeer, a crow, a pigeon, all of the above. Reindeer red, crow blue, pigeon yellow, all of the above to be clean. 5 seconds. Crow. Can y'all tell me why it's unclean? I'll give you a bonus air 5 if you can tell me why. Shekinah, hit it. No crop. No crop. Was what I was looking for. Hey, okay. Okay, Constance, I see you rolling up. Drew back in the top 5. Still plenty of time left. Oh, there you go. Good job, Shekinah. I love it. Received. I can't see you, Maricela. I can't see you pointing to your neck. All right. Question 30. We're in the last 10. Here we go. Name the chapter in the book of Acts. And they stoned Stephen, calling upon Elohim, saying, Adon Yasha, receive my spirit. Acts chapter 7, Acts chapter 10, Acts chapter 30, Acts chapter 2. Acts chapter 7 is red, Acts 10 is blue, Acts 30 is yellow, Acts 2 is green. Pick 3, 2, 1. Acts chapter 7, verse 59. The answer is right there. This is the chapter of the Star of Remphan. Oh, Constance in the top 5. And Troy and Deja moving on up. But Tara's like, I got me a good, comfortable lead at least. Let's see if it holds. Question 31. What did Joseph put in Benjamin's sack to have him accused of theft? A golden cup, red. Silver plate, blue. Gold coins, yellow. A silver cup, green. What did he put in Benjamin's sack to have him accused of larceny? Some of these, y'all should remember, Sukkot was exactly this. And this is in verse 2. And he put my cup, the silver cup, in the sack's mouth of the youngest. Excuse me, goodness. It's a silver cup. Okay. Yes, I put some of these that I did at Sukkot to make sure we're retaining information. And because if you got it wrong, let's make sure we're retaining information. Got me? It's all good. Even it's as simple as that. We don't want to forget what we're reading, right? Even little details like this. It's good to practice remembering the details. All right. Let's get it. 32. What angel seduced Eve in the garden? This is another repeat. Red, Gadiel. Blue, Apollo. Yellow, Azazel. Green, none of the above. Who seduced Eve in the garden? Gadiel, Apollo, Azazel. None of the above. Gadiel. Enoch 69, 6-7. Oops, that's actually oops, I'm in the wrong, I'm in Jasher. No wonder why it's wrong. The name of the third is Gadiel. He discovered every stroke of death to the children of men. He seduced Eve. Right there in verse 7 of Enoch chapter 69. All right, question 33. True or false? Job was a Hebrew. True or false? True or false? Blue true, red false. Job was a Hebrew man. Hey, another sweep. Great job. So in Genesis 36, as they're going over the sons of Esau in verse 33, and also in the Septuagint will confirm it, but right here in the canon, it says, and Joab, the son of Zerah. This is the lineage of Esau. Good job. Who answered fast enough, though? Let's see. Or faster. 34. What was created on day 5? Red birds, blue man, dogs, yellow, or all of the above, green. Day 5. Who was created, or what was created? Birds, man, and dogs was created on day 6. And it can't be all of the above because they were not created on the same day. And the exact verse here in verse 26 of chapter 1. Oops, my bad, too far. Verse 20. Excuse me. Verse 20. And Elohim said, let the waters bring forth abundantly the moving creatures that has life, and fowl, birds, that may fly above the earth in the open firmament of heaven. And that is on day 5. All right, guys, here we go. We're getting in the last handful of questions. This is crucial. Make your last move to the top. Make the podium. Top 3 is the podium. Which one of these is a false Apocrypha book? Red Enoch, blue Second Esdras, yellow Ecclesiasticus Sirach, or green Jubilees? Oh boy, this is a gimme. If you know, you know. And if you don't know, this is why I'm putting this question here. If you think it's Second Esdras, you look into testing the Book of Jubilees on my YouTube. And Second Esdras is a bona fide scripture. Go read Second Esdras. You won't question it if your eyes are open. Okay, here we go. Last 5 questions. Dang, Tara. No wonder why she at the top. 7 in a row. Okay. Here we go, 36. When is the Passover meal? The first month on the 14th day at sunrise. Red. Blue, first month in the 15th day at sunrise. Yellow, the first month on the 14th day at sunset. Green, the first month on the 15th day at sunset. 3, 2, 1. Did I get anybody? Oh, I got one. I got one with it. 2, 15th day at sunset. The 14th day. Let's go to it. Let's go to it. Let's prove it with scripture. This is on the 5th verse in Leviticus 23, in the 14th day of the first month at evening, which can be interchangeable with sunset. Woo, here we go. Getting in the nitty gritty. (37). Name the verse. Flee from the shadow of this age. Receive the joy of your glory. I publicly call on my Savior to witness. Red, Psalms 118. Revelation 23, blue. 4th Ezra, chapter 2, yellow. 2nd Baruch, 32, green. 8 seconds. Harder one. Oh, very good. Still 7. This was a hard one. Okay, here we go. I see trying to make these last moves to the top. Here we go. Last 3 questions. These are big. When does the festival of Purim begin? Red, 12th month, 14th day. Blue, 9th month, 25th day. Yellow, 10th month, 8th day. Or green, 12th month, 15th day. This is the Hebrew calendar. If you get it mixed up with the Gregorian, then I can't help you. When does it begin? Woo! Oh, man. Let's go to it. Esther chapter 9:21. To establish this among them, that they should keep the 14th day of the month of Adar, which is the 12th month. Let's see it. Woo! True or false? The moon rises in the west. Blue, true. Red, false. Quick, 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 quick. The faster you go, the more points you get. 5 seconds. Don't think too hard. It's simple. Come on, y'all. The moon and the sun set in the west. The moon does not rise in the west. It rises eastward just like the sun. We got to get out there and get acquainted with our luminaries. And we should have watched the moon rise last night. What direction did the moon rise in, right? We got to start asking ourselves these so we understand what we are observing. Here we go. Is this the last one? This is the last question. 40. This is Gad, chapter 1, verse 12. And the moon was opened and looked like a blank, and both her points reached towards the ground. Red crown, blue bow, yellow ball, green circle. The moon looked like a blank, and both her points reached towards the ground. 5 seconds. And time. Good job. Does that make a change for the podium? Here we go. The New Moon Games podium. Ralph, congratulations. Number 3. Number 2, Troy, Deja, and Tara. Let's go. She was leader majority of the game. We have runner-up. Congrats to the runners-up, Constance and my wifey, Amy. Great job, everybody. High five, Tara, Troy, Deja, and Ralph. Great work, everyone. Let's see here. Let's view summary. Let's see what this says. 17 difficult questions out of 40. That's a pretty good percentage. 39% correct answers. The difficult questions. Yeah, that was a trick question there. The 33 years in Jerusalem, yeah. The Queen, yes. The 10th book of the Bible. Feast of Dedication, the names of Moses, the rainbow. Name the verse. 2nd Esdras, Purim, the 10 Commandments, The king, yep, that can be tough. The true or false on the 8th commandment. I know some of those Apocrypha verses was tough. The prophet, everyone chose Samson, and it was Samuel. Man, this one should have not been a hard one. I don't believe it was. I didn't think it was. The firmament. Which day was it? What was created on day 5? Man. And name the chapter in the book of Acts. Good job, everybody. Good job. Thank y'all for playing.